doesn't have a probe. We are starting in the upper left-hand corner. I'm going to move this stupid timer thing away. We do have CaliCowboy in an Alpha Striker with that awesome green sword when you're on the ground. And his teammates, AizatXtreme, in the, I think that's a, oh, that's a Pirate Warthog, I can see that, and Gundamsniper in the, I think he's still in the APB Striker. I do see some, like, flashing and stuff back there, so I'm pretty sure that's still an APB Striker. And in the bottom right-hand corner, we do have the blue team, darkblaze47 in the Chrome Saucer, Woodenarrow in Raptor Neo, and Phong in Classic Warthog. We do not have any levelers in any of these teams' builds. It is a little bit dangerous to go into an uncoordinated game with levelers, so that's just one big reason why you typically don't see levelers in custom matches that much. I mean, it doesn't not happen, guys, but when if it's coordinated, you can go with a leveler build because you kind of have to go with a certain game plan and be aware that you have to kind of conserve your credits a little bit. Try to save your units a lot more than usual, just because you have less money makers and all that stuff. We do have one generator down on blue side, and no extras being built. Two generators down on green side, and we do have extras sitting over there. A lunchbox here at the front door, and a lunchbox here at this front door, an extra generator down here. We do have a green tank push coming up over here with a blue tank push slowly behind because they are Longhorn and not Dillos, but these Dillos are going all the way around. They really need to be concentrated a little bit just so they can kind of share the fire on these tanks, but we do have blue team now pushing up Darkblaze with that booster saucer. Does he even have boosters right now? He doesn't have boosters yet. Oh god. And my Steam is freaking is going off as well. I gotta turn off all my sound effects. Let me actually message that person that I am streaming. And right now we do have blue team taking this mid right now. Green team has a lot of tanks over here that have been killed. A lot of tanks are still sitting here. A couple rebels also for neutralization. This will go down to neutral. And right now we do have a little bit of harass by CaliCowboy, but it's being double responded by Darkblaze and Phong are here. I don't know if I didn't really catch if they were able to save those moneymakers, but now Cali is in the retreat with a Dillo in his cargo and will be chased down by Darkblaze, forced to land, but will be able to auto regen his life now and will be able to get away. Right now, green team is losing the fight here at mid. There are a lot more tanks. There is even a Ratchet and Longhorn type tanks, not just Dillos. But they blue team isn't able to actually hold this. Obviously, with all those units over there, and Woodenarrow does get that EMP off on CaliCowboy, but Cali does lift off right at the nick of time. But I don't know why he tried to go with that follow on Woodenarrow. Oh, that was not good, Kelly. I'm sorry. That was not. You should not have gone with that follow. Now, Izat getting chased down by Darkblaze has to Viking dance up, but with two players over here, not able to survive. Darkblaze does finish him off in the air, and we do see okay, a little bit of harass here by Phong. Phong went straight for air to ground, and not that spin up that you see a lot of the higher level players go with at first. And right now we do have a little bit of dogfighting here by Woodenarrow. Woodenarrow really low on life, actually almost getting killed. Cali is hovering over him, but don't know. Phong wasn't there to body block, and Woodenarrow will be able to get away here. And Gundamsniper struggling to hold this by himself against all these units, and a really skilled player in a booster saucer. I don't know if he's actually used boosters yet. No, he doesn't have any boosters yet, but is trying to get this outpost actually claimed under Blue's control. All the mechs are here except for Phong. Now Phong is coming to join the fight, I think. Oh yeah, he is over here, and the blue team has been able to clear all the green units over here. There are only those two Dillos that I think were brought up just now, and green team will definitely lose this mid fight. Izat gonna get taken down by Phong, has that air to ground attack, but I don't know if he's actually going to be able to get this concentrated properly. Izat's doing a really good job dancing around, and Cali is there to... Oh, Woodenarrow was able to get that kill. Where was Woodenarrow there? Oh, he got that in the liftoff, I guess. And Cali pinning down Woodenarrow, but... almost getting that kill. Wooden has to just chill here on the ground while Cali is going to be... Oh no, Cali very low on life. Is he going to be able to be chased down by Darkblaze? Yes! He took an arcing path toward that fort and wasn't able to get it in time. Holy man. Oh man, that was pretty good actually. And we are on a rampage here. Darkblaze is on a rampage. In that dogfighting saucer, was able to do a lot of great chases. That generator, that moneymaker was able to be saved by Izat actually. Darkblaze wasn't able to grab that, but Darkblaze now with creeps is gonna have a couple bulbs lit up here. He is shooting this tank from the back, so that will be killed. It does get killed, yes. And Darkblaze is going back for. He has a Longhorn in queue. And Phong bringing a Longhorn himself probably should actually drop and kill these rebels, but not actually doing that. But right now we do have Izat doing a quick scout here at the bottom island. He is going to go for the blue fort. In the meantime, Phong and Darkblaze are actually here, doing a lot of harass and attack on this outpost. Probably will be able to get neutralized with all of these light attack units. But in the meantime, we do have Izat over here at this blue fort, going to be able to take down a generator. But I don't know if he's going to be able to survive this. If any of the blue team members actually respond, no, he will retreat. He does run out of energy though. But Darkblaze and Phong are too heavily concentrated on attacking this outpost, and they probably will get it. A lot of tanks coming. They have been able to actually claim it, and Cali trying to clear what he can. But right now, it does look like a lost outpost. Oh, actually, a lot of blue units have been killed. Cali's probably going to go down, actually. Very, very low health. In that Alpha Striker does not give you James-like powers, and does get finished off in the air by Darkblaze. So this has not been a successful push by blue team, but it's costed green team. Costed. Is costed a word? No, costed is not a word. It's cost green team a lot of resources to actually defend this, and it's actually cost a lot of resources from blue team to actually attack it as well. So I think they have kind of broke even. And right now we do have an attack going down by Woodenarrow here. He's not going for the neutralization, which I would recommend him to go for instead of just attacking a random Dillo. That does take a lot of extra time for green team to recover with that, with a neutralization. And all three green players are over here. And in the meantime, we do have Phong and Darkblaze doing their own thing. Darkblaze is going for the, he is just going for the securing that outpost there. And now they have chased away. Oh, they actually got a kill on Woodenarrow, and Woodenarrow saying, who's got a canary bird? I'm not sure why he's actually asking that. I'm sure, oh, he's got a canary bird. Okay, fine, Woodenarrow. Fine. But we do have Darkblaze doing another, let's see, what does he have anything? No, he did not have anything in his queue, but he does have quadruple rainbow trails with that booster saucer. Followed by a canary, competitor's medal, I think his actual name. Oh, not a canary, a cardinal, and a black skull. And I think actually initially socketing those moneymakers. We do have green team actually pushing for this top island, this top corner, which is exactly what they need to do. Blue has actually even been able to take this though, so they are still behind in terms of this, total amount of sockets. Even though they have been able to take this and secure it fairly well, I don't think that green team's actually, or that blue team's actually going to be able to contest this very much, especially with all three mechs sitting over here. Especially with all three mechs sitting over here, it's really going to be hard to do anything. And Darkblaze, I guess, doing a scout right now, flying all the way around, trying to figure out if there's any undefended outposts, which there pretty much aren't. Gundam trying to follow there. And we do have a tank push coming up for blue. It probably will be fairly effective. I just don't know if it'll be completely effective. Like if they'll actually be able to clear units and neutralize this and bring enough creeps to actually take it. As of now, actually, they have a lot of tanks actually compared to green team. And I'm saying actually like 1,000 times. But Izat with that Warthog fire is able to clear, I think, 2 tanks just by himself. With unit support. But this blue push has been pretty shut down. No more blue units in this area. And right now, Gundamsniper and actually all three of the green players are here again. Woodenarrow kind of getting pinned down. Gundamsniper hovering over him, but with the cover of his units, will be able to get away. Darkblaze is trying to evacuate those tanks. Does notice that this is kind of a lost push, so he is evacuating these tanks. Didn't get to set that other one on hold position though, so it is still wandering over there. And at the same time, Woodenarrow is still trying to fight along here. I don't know if this is actually going to work too well. Whoa, God. Will get taken out in the air by CaliCowboy. Even though he had that cloak, Cali knew exactly where he was flying and was able to finish him off, even though he wasn't able to see him. And right now we do have a little bit of a moneymaker steals by Darkblaze, and he is probably just going to leave him there. No, he actually decides to grab it, and he doesn't have enough energy to blink away. Is forced to land. That is the #1 crux, a weak point, Achilles heel of the saucer, and that is that they are pretty much useless without energy. When they run out of energy, then you're kind of screwed. But now Darkblaze has pretty low life, using those creeps as cover, but does get finished off from behind by that rebel. And but it was distracting 2 green players in the meantime, so that was actually kind of worth it, just because 2 of those green players were drawn away from the battlefield at the same time, and that did give Woodenarrow a little bit of time to do some harass over here. He's landed on this super high pillar. I'm not really sure if that's intended right now. I know that everyone knows that you can do it, or not everyone, but a lot of people do realize that they can do it, but you know, it doesn't really do too much for the mechanics of the game. I mean, like, what's the point of that high column that you can actually land on? And we do have a lot of tanks over here by blue team. Not necessarily tanks, but a lot of units, including an artillery. But there are 2 Archies facing over here for green team. And Darkblaze again struggling to stay alive, but will actually do it. Not struggling that much actually. And right now, green team is holding the line fairly well. There are, you know, with all the mechs usually over here, you know, they can hold fairly well against all the blue team, just because, oh, Cali does get finished off, but just because it's not like a normal mid fight from a post to post mid fight. Oh, we do see a Dillo push coming out here. I don't agree with this. This is not smart, especially against the kinds of mechs that you have over here. This Warthog will be able to kill them very, very quickly. Darkblaze, once he respawns, will be able to would have been able to abduct very, very quickly, and that's not really. Yeah, that was only a 3 Dillo push, really. Not really enough Dillos to really even do anything about it. And right now, Woodenarrow almost getting finished off on the ground by Cali, but Cali did get blocked by that. Oh, but he did get that finish on Woodenarrow! Wow, that was a great predict. He just knew where Woodenarrow, or you know, at least predicted where Woodenarrow was going to lift off. Kept that stock, and Woodenarrow was not, keeping his eye on the minimap and on the fire above him, and did lift off and got finished off by CaliCowboy. And right now, blue team actually has been pushed back from this attack. This green team has suppressed that attack for now, and there are a lot of rebels actually over here taking a lot of damage from Gundam and Aizat to actually fire in here quite a bit actually. A Gundamsniper does get finished off though, and a lot of blue tanks do go down for defensive purposes. They have been able to neutralize this, but Darkblaze is going to chase down Aizat, not going to be able to get that finish. That Warthog so tanky. Right now, Woodenarrow doing a little bit of harass on socket units. Yeah, I mean, it is working. Gundam's not really responding the way that you probably should respond. He really needs to. I mean, there's a Seeker sitting right here. Probably should have ferried it over, but now Woodenarrow did stop his progress toward that. And right now we do have a lag spike. Oh no! I'm not used to this, guys. I don't cast live too much, so I'm not really used to live. And Woodenarrow does comment that there aren't any rage quits thus yet. Darkblaze healing up his tanks pretty well, using boosters, especially booster saucer, can really do a lot of great micro. Can pretty much micro just like an Osprey. And now gonna blink tanks to the front door. There's nothing defending this front door, just these rebels and a Seeker. So these are gonna put in massive amounts of damage, during the time that they weren't locked. But Darkblaze does come back to reposition exactly what you should be doing. Does drop it on the ledge, and not really a lot of high-level players don't really agree with that mechanic, but it is still here. And while it's there, I say take advantage of it. Drop on the ledge, get as much damage in as you can. Cali struggling to finish it off. Green team still taking damage. 2 tanks still over here. Cali going to be able to finish off 1 Longhorn. We are hitting another lag spike. Gundamsniper actually not even getting the block off. There really needs to be a blockage off right here at this tank, but this tank wasn't actually set on attack, so Gundamsniper is drawing the fire, so blocking wasn't 100% necessary there. If it was actually done the right way, the way that usually you see it when they are set on attack. Oh, this outpost. Okay, this factory was briefly neutralized, and Aizat was coming to claim it with probes, but was not able to get there in time, and is selling them off. And right now we do have Goliaths coming out by Darkblaze. Phong actually even has 2 Goliaths out on the field as well. Woodenarrow also has Goliaths in his loadout, but it looks like he's selling them off to produce more. He is starting to queue them up. Now we will see more generators going down on the field by blue team, just because they are going for this finish, and what a massive finish it could potentially be. And right now we do have Woodenarrow again doing a little bit of harass, trying to take out that lunchbox. Really crucial to take out a lunchbox if you do have the opportunity, because if your team's kind of relying on a dropping style or on an incoming push, that lunchbox is going to really hinder your progress, and is not being responded to at all yet by any of the green players. Oh wow, green is actually able to neutralize this island. A lot of the units were concentrated up here. And Cali, bringing some creeps over, was able to take this outpost right before a bulb got knocked down, so that was kind of very fortunate. But in the meantime, we do have a blue tank push. Is that a tank push? Yes, it's a Goliath push going for this outpost. I kind of expected them to just go straight for the fort. But right now we do have a push toward that upper outpost, that top center outpost for green team. belonging to green team. And all these Goliaths are just going to last forever. There is nothing here to defend. 2 blue players here to maintain this push. A Phong firing in, killing a rebel. Woodenarrow with his EMP is able to get, able to use it very, very effectively. This outpost has been neutralized. There are no green units left anymore at all. And some blue creeps even wandering in. I do think Darkblaze did grab some creeps as well, and will be able to take this with 4 creeps. Gonna go in, and those neutral, actually, these rebels sitting over here have been able to knock down bulbs fast enough to keep this neutral. And let's see, Darkblaze does come back with some probes, but not quite fast enough. These rebels really need to be taken care of, and that Goliath does finish off that last one. But right now we do have Cali with 2 Dillos. Oh, but this does go up to blue. This is now a blue outpost. And this is just going to spell the beginning of the end for green team. Blue team is ahead in the levels, has Goliaths on the field already, and green team just doing random light unit drops, not going to be effective at all against this massive tanks and Goliaths. And they even have some rebels here to take care of infantry that have been dropped as well. Izat going to be able to get away. Kind of low. I don't know what happened there, but actually green team was able to grab this island, so that is just 1 up for green team. I would say that Cali and Darkblaze have been kind of controlling the most of the pace of this match for each of their teams, and now Cali with 2 Dillos in his cargo. Let's see if he can actually do this effectively. The front door is completely open. There are only Seekers here to defend, so Cali gonna do some hero striker firing at this front door. Darkblaze comes back immediately, and he will reposition those Seekers to block, and Cali does get away in time before he dies, but Darkblaze is abducting those Dillos, and just using the Seeker to block is really, really great, because you do have 2 Dillos, you net 2 Dillos there, instead of maybe using 1 to block, and or abducting 1, using 1 to block, to neutralize, and just kind of netting 0 Dillos. But we do have those Dillos moving out now. They cannot be sold. If you guys are not aware, that anything abducted by a saucer cannot be sold for credits. This outpost actually has been neutralized. Darkblaze is going to be able to retake it, and is abducting these Dillos. I kind of would recommend to kill them instead, but he doesn't want to ditch his boosters. And actually, that was a complete waste of time there, except for the small meager amount of experience he got while abducting, just because that both those Dillos were killed. We do have a Goliath push here at the front door. This probably wasn't a good idea. Darkblaze is now here finally to micro around to get a good surround to prevent that blocking that usually happens, which was happening. And now puts it on the ledge. That's going to be incredibly devastating. Green team really, really needs to take care of this very, very fast. Phong is here to kill those rebels. It's probably not really a good idea. Probably just should start shooting at these at the fort, especially because you are a Warthog. Phong does kill Cali before Cali is able to lift off. Right next to his fort. That's really, really painful. Gundam trying to drop some SAMs to get this Goliath killed, but is not really going to cut it. Phong is here, just free reign to shoot as much as he can. He isn't being contested at all. Now will be chased and killed by Izat. But in the meantime, blue team has gotten massive amounts of damage on green team's fort. They have like a quarter or like a fifth of their life left. I don't know how long this is going to last, guys. Let's see here. Green team still has control of this island, though. Oh no, it has been neutralized. These 2 Dillos did their job very well. Woodenarrow is going to be able to get away. That cloak is fairly dangerous if you just continue on the normal flight path that you would have put in. But at this point, I don't really know why Vu is still trying to push for this island. If they just continue to do drops, and if green team responds the way that they've been responding typically, they will be able to get this game finished pretty quick. Cali's still trying to neutralize this outpost, but it is probably not going to work very well, especially with 2 blue players over here. One of them being, or actually, 2 of them being the ones that we've seen play a lot, and we know that they are actually pretty awesome. And we do, Woodenarrow does say epic sword. Yes, that Alpha Striker with that super cool green sword, like glowing green, does get finished off by Woodenarrow on the ground, but you pretty much have a lightsaber right there, in that Alpha Striker. You pretty much have Obi-Wan's lightsaber. No, wait, Obi-Wan's was blue. You pretty much have... Whose lightsaber was green? I can't freaking remember. Luke Skywalker's is green. Wow, what's wrong with me? But yeah, we do now see blue team with this island, blue team with the top corner, blue team with this close outpost, and it's just a matter of time before they can do enough more damage to actually finish off green team's fort health completely. I really am a little bit surprised that we aren't seeing more drops. There is a massive amount of units defending this front here, but these ledges are still not being blocked, and there's only Buckies down here. With a quick scout, green team could really see that, and Izat gonna try to kill a moneymaker. Actually gonna put 4 damage down, but met with a Seeker, does have to run away, and Darkblaze is gonna pursue him in this saucer. Will be able to get him before he gets... Oh, he does land, though. Will Darkblaze... Oh, no, Darkblaze didn't even have to ditch his boosters to be able to get that kill, because Izat did lift off, and Woodenarrow super low on life. Cali's probably gonna... Oh, wow, with a great predict. With that cloaked Neo, he was able to drop, and and Woodenarrow was saying, how did you know? It's that Alpha Striker, man. That Alpha Striker allows you to see cloaked Neos, if you didn't know that. No, I'm just kidding, guys. Don't take that seriously. That's not an ability of the Alpha Striker. But we do have Gundamsniper actually able to neutralize his outpost, does throw down a ping, is not responded to by any of the other green team members, and we do have Woodenarrow now responding now with, didn't have any creeps actually. I thought he would have creeps, but is actually now finally queuing up some probes. Gundamsniper is here all alone. I mean, this is pretty much Green's only shot right now at this point. Cali almost finishing Phong off there before he gets to that power station. But there is a fairly large Goliath push coming over here by blue team, and by the time it gets to this bridge, Darkblaze in that booster saucer will start to micro everything around extremely well. Oh, he does ditch his boosters, almost gets killed actually, but does go back to get back to that outpost. In the meantime, though, this Goliath push is hitting this front door, and I think even if they were just not even micro, they might even be able to survive. There are a lot of Dillos here, though. They only put down half their amount of damage they usually put in on Goliaths that they can put in on medium armored things. I mean, we don't see Darkblaze microing anything around here. I would have expected him to do that. This huge Goliath push is just going to go to waste if nothing gets grabbed and put positioned to the side. He was able to drop a Goliath here. Another one does go down. He does run out of energy, so he really needs to hit Y and drop it there. But this entire Goliath push was just pretty much a distraction, as it has not really been able to be that effective. And this Goliath is actually... Oh, Darkblaze does grab it and does put it on the side. Does get body black by Izat, though, so he won't really get enough bang for his buck. Does reposition it, does put it on the ledge, and this will be the end of Green Team, I think. Almost, actually. No, not enough. That was a smoking black tank. That was a smoking black Goliath. And right now, we do see a little bit of attack going down by Gundamsniper. Not even to no avail. Darkblaze is already over here. Drops more. Drops some high-level creeps actually to attack this fort. But even let's see, what does he have in his loadout? He has Longhorn. If he can just do a double Longhorn drop, that will definitely be more than enough to actually finish off Green Team. If he can just drop it in an empty hole and maybe support it with his own micro around and stuff like that. But Blue Team has been able to take this other close outpost. Now has that domination thing about to come up. No, actually, Green Team does not was able to neutralize it. But when that new mechanic, when everybody, when one team takes every outpost, you do see that thing where it's like imminent danger, dominating. If you can't re-neutralize an outpost for 100 seconds, then you do have a significant drop in your credit income. And Darkblaze now with probes, but really pretty much do nothing, just because this is completely retaken by Green now. And once again, anyone on Blue Team, in my opinion, could probably just do massive pushes. And Darkblaze now queuing up Longhorn. No, he's queuing up another booster, and I don't know what he's going to decide to do with this. He does grab that booster. He now does have boosters. Okay, now queuing up a Longhorn. I would expect to see more drops. There's a huge hole open right here. There are these completely open ledges here, and there's open corners here. And Woodenarrow now coming with, didn't really drop anything. Oh, and we do have a push of mostly Seekers and one Goliath. Why? What? What? Why mostly Seekers and a single Goliath? That's really strange. But we do have a double Longhorn drop on the top ledge here, and Green Team does take the defeat. Blue Team, darkblaze47, Woodenarrow, and Phong take his custom 3v3 over CaliCowboy, AizatXtreme, and Gundamsniper. This is our UI, and that's game. And let's do